everybody. I'm so glad to invite you guys back to the channel. We are doing big things the end of this year. We starting off fresh already. It's not 2025 yet, but we get into it, okay? So you know everything to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, it's YouTube. Let's get into the good stuff, okay? So anything that doesn't specifically resonate with you, whatever I'm saying that doesn't quite hit the spot, go ahead and have a conversation with God, and he lead you from there, okay? So without further ado, one thing that kind of helped me was praying with expectancy that my kids will be exactly what they're intended to be. Me as a single mom, especially being young, it was just like, okay, well, I want to, be an example to them. And it was just hard because I was at a difficult place in my life. So with that being said, it was hard to do that on my own, and knowing that God had a purpose for them, it was like, okay, well then I'm leaving that up to you, God, because I don't know the future and I can't control that. So knowing where your control is and knowing what steps you can take to get the results that you feel is needed really is just to pray and ask God to show you and what I want for my kid. And I'm not saying like purpose for them, because your kid has to make that executive decision on what they want to do in life. But as far as like being a calm kid, because I was always very agitated as a kid. I was like, I don't play no games. Like, I want things right. I need things to be perfect. And so anytime people would say anything to me, I was just very irritable. As a kid, it's just like, calm down, sweetheart, everything's good, okay? So I just really just prayed and was like, God, my kids, I don't want them to have this habit. I don't want them to be always agitated and think that that's normal. I don't want them to think giving up is normal. I don't want all the bad habits. Obviously, you don't want your kids to have any bad habits or anything bad happen to them. But a lot of things are not in your control, and you just have to know that, okay? So pray with expectancy and also be consistent with that, okay? That's number one. Number two would be, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Like, making mistakes is part of living. It's in our nature to make mistakes. We are born with all types of things and generational curses and things that we have to deal with. That's a whole nother video. But guys, if you're led to my video, you have some insight on the spiritual things that can come about and things that are just attached to you. As life goes on, you kind of know that some habits aren't yours. And that's, like I said, a whole nother video. So basically, just don't be afraid to make mistakes. No one has a rule book. No one has a schedule. Like, yeah, you need to feed your kids at 8 a.m. or they're going to be this person, like there is so much to being a parent. But one thing you have to know is that you are not in control. And in everything, you can make the necessary steps. You can try your very hardest to be that example for your kids. You can do everything right, but at the end of the day, if you're not mentally and physically healthy, you cannot display healthy mindsets and habits with your children. So knowing that is just, mistakes happen. You have to live your life for you, regardless of what anyone says. That's just facts. And that's just what I've learned being a parent in general. And then that kind of leads to our number 3. Okay, so number 3, you guys, would be find time with God. I need you guys, okay, regardless if you're spiritual or not, regardless if you go to church or not, God is everywhere, okay? So I need you to understand that. I need you to just don't shut me down yet and be like, oh my God, she said to pray. Oh, my life's ending. Okay, I need you to breathe, all right? Be in the moment now. And the moment now is find you some time to pray. I that's literally probably should have been my number 1 tip. But like, that's multiple videos, okay? But I realize we don't have that type of time. So I'm just gonna leave you guys with this last one and let you know that praying is a huge thing, because any relationship let me just put it in this perspective. Let's say you know a person, right? You know a person and you're like, hey, can I have $20? And they're like, yeah, sure. I know this person. Here's $20. But then you ask somebody you don't know, some random person, hey, can I have $20? They're probably not going to give it to you, okay? Because you have no relationship. So having a relationship with God is a big thing, and you can't have that if you don't talk to that person. If you don't talk to someone, you will have no real connection. And that's just facts. So having a relationship with God, finding him, like, give God some time. Give God some time. And then when you're not saying that he's just gonna harbor everything he has for you. Oh, you didn't give me 2 hours of your time today. So, no, he is not human. So he doesn't love like us. And just know that. But I'm just saying, it gave me a peace of mind to pray to God. And he gave me more and more. And he showed me more and more just having that relationship with him. And it helped me calm down, because like I said, I was a really agitated kid. It's like, if I don't get things my way, I got an attitude. Like, don't talk to me, don't come my way, don't touch my toys, don't go in my room, don't do nothing. So it got to a point where I needed something, because I was always yelling at my kids. I was always agitated with my kids, and they're just being kids. So it was something, I had to find something. And talking to God and having that time for me, my own personal time, go in my car and just take 10 minutes. Go if you have a walk-in closet, go in your walk-in closet and take 10 minutes. Try doing like 10 minutes throughout the day, a total of 30 minutes. And maybe even do it before you get agitated. Like, just go and have that time. 10 minutes throughout the day. 3 times, 10 minutes. Talk to God. Talk to him. If you don't know how to pray, y'all, if you don't know how to pray, I talk to him regularly. Like he is a person. Like, hey God, today is really hard. And like, I just tell him the truth. Like, I just be 100 with God, because like, he already knows everything. So that is just my advice to you guys. So I'm gonna recap. Number 1, pray with consistency and expectancy, okay? Number 2, don't be afraid to make mistakes. We're not perfect. There's no rule book to life or being a mom. Number 3, find time with God, because that's where your peace, that's where your healing, that's where your clarity is going to be. Okay? We need to we need to get to a point where we're healed, because that's where peace is. If you have peace, there's nothing you can't do. Like, your joy is gonna be like up here. It's just like, yeah, we're at McDonald's right now. It's not filet mignon. It's not shrimp and whatever, oysters, but it's something. And we're gonna be grateful and joyful for just life. And like, I feel like until you have that, you don't really know what true, I wouldn't say happiness, because happy is like happening, something you get, like something that happens to you. You get a new car, you're instantly happy, regardless if you was depressed 2 seconds ago. That car hit the parking lot, you're good. You're just like, cool, wow, this day is great, you know? So happy is happenings, but joy is something you have no matter what happens. It's like, man, I might be eating McDonald's, but I thank God for this McDonald's. I'm chilling with this McDonald's. I am alive. I am free. It don't be seeming like we're free sometimes, but you'll know what I mean when you get to that point in your life. There's a lot of steps, and there's a lot of things to become healed, and there's always going to be something to work on, but just having joy in the middle, in the midst of that, is something I couldn't explain to you. But I'm hoping that you guys take everything I said and really understand it. I'm gonna have more videos. I'm trying to post every Tuesday and Thursday. Life be happening, okay? Life be happening. But I assure you, I'm going to be posting on Therapy Thursday. What'd I say? Therapy Thursday. And I need all you guys to attend, okay? On this Therapy Thursday. That means we're being intentional. We're being extra intentional. We're learning ourselves and all that good stuff, okay? So I'm gonna meet you guys later. I'm gonna meet y'all later in the next video. Bye.